Meantime, a fight is brewing here in Chicago as the Trump administration is making plans to move in with either ICE agents or National Guard troops, or possibly both. Trump's borders are confirming to NewsNation the Great Lakes Naval Base, which is just outside of Chicago, could play a major role in operations.
Can you confirm that this naval base is going to be used as an ICE operations center hub north of Chicago ahead of operations in the city?
There's discussions about that, yes.
How soon could we see ICE agents using that as a hub?
We'll see. It's under discussions. The planning is still being discussed, so maybe by the end of today, but yeah, it's being discussed. We're not going to tell you how many resources we're going to send to the city. We don't want the bad guy to know what we're sending. It'll be a large contingent.
All right, it was hard to hear there, but that was our Libby Dean talking to the borders are there, asking him about the naval base. And all of this coming as Illinois leaders continue saying they do not want a federal presence. NewsNation's Alex Caprariello live for us here in Chicago's Pilsen neighborhood. And Alex, that is an area which could be impacted by potential federal raids.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Nichole. Pilsen is a largely immigrant, mainly Hispanic community where you see signs like these on storefront windows, really commonplace. Keep ICE out of our communities. These, of course, have been up almost all summer since June when that really scare began happening. But in general, right now, this neighborhood really is on edge, considering the Trump administration has seemingly confirmed that ICE agents are going to be surging to Chicago soon. This morning at the White House, Borders Czar Tom Homan confirming federal agents would operate from the Naval Station Great Lakes, close to the border of Illinois and Wisconsin, beginning as soon as next week. Other anonymous sources with knowledge of that situation tell NewsNation this is a much larger federal operation involving DHS, Customs and Border Protection, and then also possibly the National Guard. In fact, Homan put much of the country on notice, saying deportation operations will ramp up after Labor Day in other sanctuary cities like New York, Portland, and Seattle. Regardless of any new surge beginning next week, immigration enforcement has continued in Chicago since Trump took office. This morning, we received this exclusive video from a raid here in Pilsen earlier this summer, where you could see those federal agents chase down an undocumented migrant through a restaurant and into his apartment. The building owner who gave us this video says the officers didn't have a search warrant to enter, and ultimately 2 people were deported. She's also asked to remain anonymous, but underscored to us just how much this largely Hispanic community is watching each other's backs.
But as a community, as business owners, we all keep each other informed of anything that we see, just like they keep themselves informed and communicate, so do we. And we just have to be vigilant and aware, because it's sad that it's not only undocumented, but documented as well.
And what we continue to hear from both city and state leaders, Mayor Brandon Johnson and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, is that they have had no conversations, no communications, no collaborations with the federal government up to this point.
Yeah, saying that there's been no communication. Alex, though, NewsNation was the first to break the story with Secretary Noem saying that strike teams would be coming to Chicago, quote, very soon. Do we know what that would or what that could entail?
Yeah, Secretary Noem not really giving us a very established timeline of when that might be. But of course, the news started trickling out after that, particularly with this news about potentially the Naval Force Base actually being utilized. Secretary Noem making that comment really in passing to Kelly Meyer. But we do have an idea of what strike teams might look like, considering we've seen them firsthand. They are highly specialized tactical units that are often brought in to carry out complex missions. And NewsNation's Allie Bradley actually rode along with a strike team in Omaha, Nebraska, when they actually raided a food processing plant. And that's where we saw at least 70 different people deported after their immigration status was known. Nichole.
All right, Alex Caprariello live for us here in Chicago.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.